To discuss the development of CNA Hardy's UK specialty business, I'm joined here in the studio by three key members of the CNA Hardy team. They are Natalie Boardman, Class Manager Specialty UK Regions, George Holt, Senior Technical Underwriter, Management Liability, and Jack Stiles, Underwriting Manager, Healthcare. Natalie, let's start with you. Specialty products in the regions. What's the portfolio? Why is it so important to the group?
Yeah, thanks, Mark. So just to give you an overview, at CNA, we split our business into two core business functions, commercial and specialty. So when we're talking about specialty, we're talking about professional indemnity, directors and officers, healthcare, financial institutions, and tech and cyber. So for me personally, as well as CNA, as a specialist insurer, it's really important that we can deliver these specialist lines in our UK regions, which is Glasgow, Manchester, Birmingham, as well as our London office. And the reason it's so important is it gives us proximity to our broker distribution partners, as well as our clients. And there are real technical expertise sat in these offices.
And George, what are some of the trends you're seeing in management liability and directors and officers insurance?
At CNA, we serve clients of all sizes, structures and sectors, which gives us a deep insight into the management liability exposures faced and how legislative changes impact our clients. A recent major development is the UK Employment Bill, brought in earlier this year and is one of the biggest overhauls of UK employment law in over a generation. This heightens exposure to employment-related claims, tribunal actions against a company, and crucially, greater personal liability for directors and officers, especially those in SMEs, which may lack in-house or legal support. Even more recently, the Failure to Prevent Fraud offence under the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Act 2023 targets large organisations, and while SMEs may seem exempt, they're indirectly impacted. Large organisations must prevent fraud in their supply chain or face criminal liability. As such, SMEs may lose business if their checks and controls are not deemed robust enough or face a cost to bolster them at their own cost.
And Jack, what are some of the developments in the healthcare space?
One of the biggest trends we're seeing is just how quickly the healthcare sector is evolving, from more complex care models to digital health platforms, and more companies expanding their operations multinationally, which in itself creates new demands in respect of how care is both structured and supported. At CNA Hardy, our risk appetite is both broad and flexible, meaning we are well placed to support an increasingly diverse industry, from the small specialist risk provider to the large global entities, with comprehensive cover which can really keep pace with the client's ever-changing needs.
And Natalie, what about the world of professional indemnity?
PI professional indemnity, the world never stands still. But I think at the moment we need to really consider the lessons learnt from the past and the last hard market. So what we're seeing at the moment is a real deterioration in rate, a huge influx of new capacity. But the lessons we need to learn is, as a long tail class of insurance, consistency is absolutely the key. So what we can offer is consistent rating through a hard and soft market. We move away from price with the cover we offer, the expertise, and most importantly, the claims expertise that we can offer our clients and brokers. And that means we can be that insurer for the long term.
And Jack, what would you say sets CNA Hardy apart when clients choose you as their insurer?
So the healthcare space is becoming increasingly more competitive, with brokers often vying for the same pieces of business and new entrants regularly coming into the market. At CNA Hardy, we focus on building strong relationships with our most supportive brokers, giving them direct access to experienced healthcare underwriters who are empowered to make decisions both swiftly and confidently. And we pride ourselves on offering a responsive service, so making decisions quickly, with clarity, and keeping communication open throughout the process. And on the point of communication, we really do value the traditional approach, so i.e. picking up the phone, having a conversation and meeting face to face, as opposed to solely just relying on email. Because in a marketplace as busy as this, those human connections do truly make a difference.
George, anything to add to that?
Other than echoing Jack's comments, especially around the quality of our service, CNA Hardy stands out as a true one-stop solution for management liability risks, combining our D&O, CLL, EPL, PTL and full commercial crime under our SME and mid-market policy. Alongside this, we have tailored standalone wordings for our larger clients, and this is further complemented by our Lloyd's, London and financial institutions offering.
Natalie, a final thought.
In summary, if I want our broker partners to take anything away from this, when they think about specialty across the UK, I want them to think technical expertise, accessibility and proximity. Speak to us about your complex risks and we can help you by partnering with both yourself and your clients.
We have to leave it there. Natalie Boardman, George Holt, Jack Stiles, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. Please do keep an eye out for other videos from CNA Hardy, including one on the mid-market in the UK. From all of us here, goodbye for now.